Comrade, thanks to the information you helped uncover, we now have our first real chance to find and rescue Vanus Galerion. Regent Corinway pointed out a few such locations when we went over the maps of Eastern Solstice together. But there are too many to just guess and hope we get lucky. Show Jitra what you found. Maybe she can help us narrow down the choices. Oh, Jitra wanted to leave a long time ago, but I urged her to wait for your return. She isn't happy with me, but she still respects you. I think she'll help. And take the Light of Meridia. You may need it to stop them from raising an undead army. Once Jitra points you at the most likely location to look for Vanus, I'll send Darien along to assist you. You could use the help, and I can't have him sitting around camp and moping. It's bad for everyone else's morale. We still need to figure out a defense against the Soul Flayer's death fields. Walks is studying the power core and notes you recovered. Until we know more, I don't dare move the advance force deeper into the island or call for the rest of the army. Worm cultists, Daedra, and minor undead already harass us at every turn. If Mannimarco succeeds at adding an army of ancient Argonians to his forces, we will be overwhelmed. Rescuing Vanus is vital, but you must stop their plan at the necropolis. Molag Bal once used Vanus's essence as a power source for his great shackle. Having access to Vanus's power must be irresistible to Mannimarco. And perhaps he needs such power to raise all the dead in the necropolis, as frightening as that image is.
Now can I depart and resume my own business, Mainlander? Or does your prince plan to keep me a prisoner in this camp indefinitely? North, they seek to desecrate Xul-Haj, the resting place of my ancestors. My village is near there. They could be in danger. I must return to my people at once. You offer help, but the only thing you care about is your missing mage. Forgive my outburst, Mainlander. That was unfair. You helped rescue my people, my egg sister at Gristmung. Very well. Meet me at my village and I'll take you to Xul-Haj. I will mark my village's location on your map. It is along the northern coast. If the corpse stealers seek Xul-Haj, my village is in danger. I must warn them. And Barjasa is there. She must be made aware of this transgression. Xul-Haj, hidden death in your tongue. It is an ancient Zonmir created as a necropolis for the Stone Nest people. Barjasa and I explored the upper levels as children, but it is treacherous to enter. Traps protect the resting dead. Some of them, but the place has not been used in centuries, and I do not know what awaits us in the lower levels. The corpse stealers will face the same dangers, so that is something. Enough talk. Meet me at my village, and do not make me wait.
A soul flayer. A dead cultist. Is that a note by the body? Jitra's not among the bodies. We need to find her.
Barjasa. The stone weeps blood over this vile crime. My village, my egg sister, all dead. At least I got that corpse-stealing Zuth before he skulked off. This was the work of a soul flayer, was it not? Yes. I saw the corpse stealer writing this before I ran my blade through his back. My village was no threat to them. They killed all these people just to perform another test. Or does sending souls to this Wraithforge serve some ultimate purpose? No. But like everything that belongs to the corpse stealers, the name does not sound good. My heart weeps for my village, but my soul screams for vengeance. I will join you there, Mainlander. But first, as a death dancer, it falls to me to prepare these bodies and souls for the merging with the stone. Xul-Haj lies to the east. Wait for me, and we will make the corpse stealers regret their actions. Xul-Haj is ancient and in a dangerous state of disrepair. Plus, traps riddle the Zanmir to deter looters. We must stay together once inside, so I can try to navigate us safely to the deep tombs.
We need to stop the worms from raising an army, sure, but we also need to save Vanus.
A ward? That must be the corpse stealer's doing. Do not touch anything, Knight. Even the most innocuous carving could hide a trap.
Come on, Tetra. Give me a little credit. I'm just looking. Something's off about this door. I'm trying to figure out what.
We must go through that door to reach the deep tombs. But the corpse stealers have placed a ward upon it. Without anything to counter the magic, we cannot go that way. I believe I can take us by an alternate path. But some of the halls we must pass through may be flooded. We will need to swim. One other thing. If the worm cult has reached the deep tombs, then Xul-Haj's guardians will be active. The dead rise to protect the necropolis. Not in the numbers the corpse stealers seek, but enough to cause us trouble. If you must strike them down, do so with reverence. They are my ancestors. Another deterrent. Many of the deeper chambers can be flooded and cleared using complex irrigation systems built long ago. My ancestors were brilliant, Mainlander. Let us proceed through the door to the east. Wait! What is the knight doing?
Darian! Help me!
Gabrielle? Gabrielle?
The knight fell through a trap door.
Gabrielle's down here. I have to help her.
Darian, this way!
Do not listen. The spirits seek to deceive you.
I need to help her. Don't wait for me.
The knight's stupidity will get us all killed. This way. Corpse stealers reanimating our venerated dead. How dare they? Careful, Mainlander. Discerning disturb. There! Across the way! The spirit points toward the night.
I failed, Gabrielle. I lost my powers.
Follow me, Golden Knight.
Wait! Gabrielle! Come back!
Your friend's self-doubt opens him to temptation. Your foes will not hesitate to turn that weakness against you. Something has disturbed our slumber, awakened spirits and aroused warriors to defend the Zanmir. Was it you? Or the Eggkin beside you? Perhaps the disillusioned knight who chases shadows? No, you are not looters. Yet you stir the dreaming stone. Yes, I see. It happens again. The corpse stealers use iron roots and cursed magic to bind this realm to Cold Harbor. We stopped such an attempt long ago. Let me help you end this threat in the here and now. This empty cistern once carried waters that filled these halls and protected the internment sites. But dry-skinned hands have drained the pools dry, for they seek the bones of our kin. Stir the waters, raise the pools, and the path will reveal itself. The nearby door leads to the sacred well springs. Restore their flow to swim to your goal. But know that malign spirits lurk here. They will tempt you. Do not let their shadows overtake you. And the corpse stealers, they have begun their ritual. Go.
The spirit's wisdom gives us renewed purpose. Through the door to the east, Mainlander. Sister, you failed in your duties, failed to protect your village, failed me. My soul now fuels the Wraith Forge. Be silent, false spirit. Your venom cannot penetrate my scales. The Soul Flayer harvested my egg sister's soul. That shadow was not her. Sister, the pain lingers, even after death. This is your doing! Enough! Your lies are nothing but sand in the wind. These shadows seek to distract us. Ignore them, and keep going. You failed as a death dancer, sister. You could not save me, and you cannot save our people. Begone, spirit! You think to distract me, but your words merely fuel my rage. I see the problem. The corpse stealers. We need to move the stones into position to resume the flow of water.
The cult of Black Worm thrives among the dead.
In ancient days, my ancestors would empty the cistern in order to inter the dead. Then they flooded the chambers to protect the deep tombs. The corpse stealers cut off the flow of water and drained the Zanmir to open the main path. All the water flowing through this temple is directed through hand-carved tunnels. My ancestors were master architects. These sliding stones act as keys to open and close the water gates. Indeed. That is the land of the Khajiit, yes? I was unaware they were so skilled in construction. Let us move the blocks to beneath the watchful eyes of the stone guardians. That should resume the flow of water and flood these chambers. Since the main path to the deep tombs is sealed, we must take this alternate route. But to navigate this route, we need to swim, And we cannot do that unless the chambers ahead are flooded. Now, let us move those stones. One sacred stone returned to its proper place. One more to go. The water flows freely again. Let us return to the chamber and continue toward the deep tombs. The water rises, but not yet high enough to reach your foolish friend. We must swim to the next wellspring. We could not reach that door before. Let us see where it leads. More corpse stealers. We must get past them to maneuver the sacred stones into their proper positions. Corpse stealers. We need to clear a path. Slide a sacred stone here to activate this pressure plate. Move the second stone into position. The valves and conduits for the wellspring are behind my speed enough. We should see if we can reach Darien now. chambers are submerged once more. We can swim across to find your friend.
Sorry, Gabrielle. You should never have sacrificed yourself on account of me. Trade places with me, Gabrielle. I don't belong here anymore.
Listen. Your friend's voice. We draw near. What is that spirit doing to the night? Quickly, we must help him. It's running to consume.
Gabrielle? Wait. What's going on? I wanted to tell Gabrielle that I'm sorry. She gave everything to return me to life, and... damn it! I thought I could go back to being normal. But when I heard her voice, I was overwhelmed by despair. I know. I see that now. But when I heard her voice, my heart just broke. I suddenly remembered how much I missed her. How she sacrificed herself for me. How I failed her. Yeah, I hear you. But without Meridia's powers, I feel empty. I don't know how to fill that space. I'm just an ordinary person again. Is that enough for what comes next? I hear you. No giving up. It's a struggle, but I'm a fighter. I can win this battle. It isn't often we get a second chance. I just wish it hadn't cost me a dear friend. All right. I'll help you find Vanus and stop Manamarco. For Gabrielle. I'm good. Let's go find Vanus. He's counting on us.
Quickly now. We must find your mage before the corpse stealers complete their ritual.
Flooding the chambers again will protect our remains. Now you must reach the central funerary chamber and drive the corpse stealers from this place. Hurry, the ritual nears completion, and flooded or no, once done, they will command our lifeless remains.
Go on ahead. I will strike from the shadows to help in any way I can.
Just like old times, my friend. A worthless mage to help me raise an army and power my shackles. The awakening is nearly complete. I shall have my undead army. Destroy the interloper!
Manamarco has Vanus trapped in another shackle. We need to free Vanus before we get overrun.
Defeat the minions! I'll deal with Manamarco! You're no match for me, old man.
done with this place. Let us speak outside.
Xul-Haj and its ancient dead are safe now. Thank you.
We did good work here, and I almost felt useful.
And you mostly were.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Mortal, one last word before you depart. Thank you, warrior. You stopped the desecration of our remains and saved us from enslavement to the corpse stealers. The stone will not forget this service. It has been so long since I had the opportunity to use the courtesies of life. I am Ukaraza, the architect of Xul-Haj. We built this Zanmir as a necropolis for our people. But I must deliver one last warning before I return to rest. Morn-Naril, the final dark, has a new master. One who seeks to pull the Wraithforge from Cold Harbor and restore it in the Daedric Temple. You cannot defeat your foe while he commands the Wraithforge. You are not the first to face the forces of death and oblivion on this isolated island. If this new master gains full control of the Wraithforge, you will never defeat him. Now, go. Your allies have a new camp near Morn-Naril. They await you there.
Morn-Naril. The worms never tired of talking about the place while I was their guest. The spirit's warning coincides with what I pieced together through the things I overheard during my captivity, and what the helpful worm cult defector shared with me. Pray tell, did Bar Jasa deliver my notes to Gabrielle? What? Gabrielle? What happened? I assume it has something to do with the return of Meridia's Knight. And Bar Jasa, too. I was taken by surprise when I learned Manamarco had returned, but now I owe him for these deaths, and so many others. That explains why Manamarco's full resurrection failed, and he had to possess his servant's body. A shame about Gabrielle. She had such promise. And Bar Jasa, too. She was looking forward to reconciling with her egg sister. It's some sort of Daedric crucible created by Molag Bal to collect and utilize soul energy. It was originally part of Morn-Naril here in Solstice, but Bal withdrew with it back to Cold Harbor when the Argonians defeated him long ago. Manamarco is using the Soul Reapers and Flayers to fill it, and the Plane Meld is the mechanism employed to draw it back from Cold Harbor. I assume the allies the spirit mentioned include Prince Azar? I hope he brought an army. Let's go to the camp.
The spirit mentioned a camp near Morn-Naril. I assumed they would use the clearing to the southeast.
Devious trickster! Where are you?
I'm right here, silly cat. Or could it be here?
Secure the barricades, and someone get the Great Mage something to drink. Ah, comrade. Vanus was just telling us the details of his long ordeal, and I am sorry to hear about Jitra's village. And her sister. One more atrocity the worm cult must be made to pay for. But I want to hear your report. What happened at Xul-Haj? Stopping the worms from raising an army, breaking a shackle, and rescuing Vanus? Once again, you achieve wonders where others see only impossibilities. Take a moment Then I would hear some more about our next objective, Morn and this Wraith Forge.